my name is Jurassic Addict, and welcome to my top 10 figures of the year! Now, that does not include figures that I have reviewed. There are some items here that I have yet to review or were going to be reviewed, but the video was ultimately canceled. Either way, let's dive into it! Woo! And here at number 10, we have the Jurassic World Dominion Therizinosaurus. This figure, as good as it is, there's a reason why it's at number 10. And it has a major flaw, and that flaw is you barely touch it and it won't shut the hell up. But honestly, that's a nitpick. I can honestly care less. But honestly, it's still a fantastic figure, worth every single penny. And if you think about it, it's basically a budget Hammond Collection Therizinosaurus, because it has quite a lot of articulation in knees, arms, elbows, wrists. It has a lot of articulation. So this is just a Hammond Collection figure with a budget. So yeah, next let's move on to number 9. And tied at number 9 is the Extreme Damage Velociraptor and Velociraptor Blue. These both figures are absolutely great. The white Velociraptor I prefer because of the colorings. It gives you that camo extreme nostalgia to it. And hey, if you're a Transformers Beast Wars fan, this color scheme would look very familiar to you. And with blue, it is the best looking blue of the toy line, much more better than the basic figure. And hey, the tail is not short, so you can stop making fun of her with that now. But yes, these two figures are absolutely great. And now let's move on to number 8. And here at number 8 is honestly one of the most underrated figures of the Dino Escape toy line, and it's of the Camp Cretaceous Cantrosaurus Pierce. This figure, oh my god, honestly has to be like the most photogenic dinosaur I've ever had. Like, it's super limiting on its posability, especially considering its action feature. But honestly, like, just like the way you can pose it, the way the action feature works, it just makes this a very, very photogenic figure. So, if you guys ever get the chance, this thing is kind of shelf warming, unfortunately. Get it. As I've seen it at Ross, I've seen it in many, many discount stores. So I would highly recommend Pierce. He is such a great figure. And here at number 7, we have the Hammond Collection human figures. Before you guys pointed out, I know that Alan Grant is from Legacy Collection. The Hammond Collection Alan Grant is in storage, and I cannot take him out at the moment. Anyway, the Hammond Collection humans are stunning. Like, they really capture the look and likenesses of the actors. They capture the character in any moment that you want. Like, the faces and everything about them is absolutely great. I cannot wait to finally finish off the humans of the first movie once Ray Arnold comes out, once Nedry comes out, and the inevitable John Hammond. Now, I have not done a review on the Hammond Collection figure humans because I really want to do something special with them. I am just waiting until they release Ned, Hammond, and Arnold. So yeah, absolutely fantastic figures. Honestly, kind of underrated because the amount of times I've seen the human figures on clearance, it kind of hurts a bit because people are really sleeping on the human figures. So yeah, these are my number 7. And here at number 6 is honestly a figure that is criminally underrated. This figure is absolutely great. I love the action feature that this figure has. I love the sculpting that this figure has. And it's the one and only Jurassic World Dominion Yang Chingosaurus. This dinosaur looks so freaking good Like, again, there is a lot, and I mean a lot of love and care with the sculpting. You can see every scale, every bump, everything. It is so good. And I really love the action feature that it has. It is so fun to mess around, and again, criminally underrated. So that is it for my number 6. And now that we're moving at the top 5, at number 5 is the one and only Hammond Collection Ceratosaurus. This beast of a figure is just top notch from Mattel and just the Jurassic franchise as a whole, because the detail, the articulation, just the way they nail the look of the animal in the franchise, at least, not the real one. And like, again, fun fact, they do not use the ILM models for these. They have to rely on Jurassic World Evolution because they don't have access to the ILM models, apparently. So every future Hammond Collection figure, if it doesn't look like the way it does in the movie, it's because they based it off Jurassic World Evolution. So there's a little fun fact for you. But yeah, just top notch of a figure. And at number 4 has to go to the Atrociraptor squad. Now, hunting down all these figures were both a pain, but also quite fun. And also just the articulation, the paint job of every single one of them is absolutely great. Especially Tiger. Tiger still remains the best of the squad. Ghost is my personally second favorite because I just love the whole Sonia Santos set, and just like the mold itself is pretty freaking phenomenal. And as a whole, the whole squad stands on their own. They're all great figures. They're all fantastic, and I hope every one of you got the chance to collect them all, because these are all great, especially if you have the old Raptor squad. It's just fun to take pictures and pretend they're all fighting each other. But yeah, fantastic figures, and deservingly on the number 4 spot. And at number 3, it is the Walmart exclusive Extreme Damage Allosaurus. This thing is an absolute beast. Like, what you're seeing in the video, it's nothing compared if you've seen this in person. This thing is huge. Like, oh my lord, I did not expect this Allosaurus to be so big. Like, I mean, technically, it was originally going to be a Saurophaganax, which would have made more sense, but it got retooled back to an Allosaurus. I don't know why. I don't know the behind the scenes with that story, but at the end of the day, we got, honestly, one of the best looking Allosaurus figures that Mattel has ever given us. But personally, if they shrunk it down just a little bit, it would have been better so it can be more accurate to size to with the other dinosaurs. But on the end of the day, this thing is a beast and absolutely worth every single penny. Now on to number 2. And at number 2 is the Hammond Collection Dilophosaurus. This thing is phenomenal for what size it is. And the price, like, I mean, like, what, $15? And I get all this articulation, all this little beauty, all this beautiful sculpt. I'll take 2, please. So, yeah, absolutely fantastic figure. Love the way it's painted. Love the way it's sculpted. I did not like the throat thing at first, but over time, I grew to like it, and I grew to like this figure even more and more and more and more. Like, the more I mess around with it, the more I just like have it displayed. It stands out in my collection. It is a phenomenal figure. Honestly, I'll even say this: better than the Amber Collection. Yeah, that's right, folks. I said that. It's better than the Amber Collection. And besides, at least this one doesn't cost an arm and a leg in the aftermarket. So, there's that. But yes, fantastic figure. Absolutely adore it. And I cannot wait for the inevitable repaint. So, hey, can we get a Jurassic Park the Game version? That would be fantastic, Mattel. But yeah, phenomenal figure. And it is a great addition to your collection. And now, I think it's time for number 1. And number 1 is Leonard. Best figure ever. 10 out of 10. Would recommend. Worth every single penny. I mean, come on, it's Leonard. I'm kidding. We'll move on to the real number 1. Of course, number 1 is gonna be the Hammond Collection T-Rex. I mean, who's not gonna put this on their top 10 figures of the year? Cause, hot diggity damn, this figure is art! This is just art. This figure is absolutely phenomenal. Now, obviously, this is the San Diego Comic-Con version of the figure and not the regular retail figure. But I got this mostly because 1, Gennaro, and 2, I mostly prefer this color scheme than the retail version. And in the end of the day, whether it's the retail or the exclusive version, this thing is an absolute beast. Like, oh Lord! Like, the size is wow. the articulation, everything. This is everything I've ever wanted as a kid. This is the dinosaur I've always wanted as a kid, just like this. Just it makes me excited for the other big dinos, like the Indominus Rex, or maybe the Spinosaurus, Giganotosaurus even. Imagine the Giganotosaurus with this articulation. Like, oh my god. Again, no words can describe, like, the amount of love this figure got. And again, absolutely excited for the inevitable Indominus Rex, Giganotosaurus, Indoraptor even the Scorpius freaking Rex. Like, I am excited. And the fact that even Mattel is just doing random background dinosaurs, even if they appeared for a split second, like the Concavenator, oh, that makes me happy. Oh, it makes me very happy. So yes, those are my top 10 figures of the year. And hey, while you're at it, why not leave in the comment below, what is your top 10 figures of the year? It can be Jurassic related, it can be Transformers, anything you want. It doesn't have to be Jurassic. Please, I would like to know what your top 10 figures of the year are. And I want to wish you all a happy holidays. And don't forget to enter the giveaway. Links in the description. And all in all, have a good night. And I hope you guys enjoyed this top 10 list. Anyway, I've been Jurassic Addict. And I'll see you guys next time. Adios!
Hiya, folks! We've reached 900 subscribers. You know what that means? I smell a giveaway. Therefore, I'm not going to give away just one, but I'm going to give away 2 of the new Jurassic World Evolution 2 Malta DLC packs for Steam and Xbox One. And you guys want to win a free Malta pack, you only have to do these 2 things. Subscribe to my channel and leave a comment in this video right now. What is your favorite thing about this figure? Are you excited about this figure? Or what do you want Mattel to make in the future toy lines? Like, do you want more gear like this? Do you want them to go all like G.I. Joe? Or just go full on Kenner and just give everyone big guns? You know what? Just leave a comment, Jurassic Addict, and I wish luck to everyone who's about to enter the giveaway. And I'll see you guys next time. Adios!